Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to fix your zipper using the seamless method. You can see how neat it looks on both the right and the wrong side. If this is something you'd like to know more about, keep on watching. In my last video, I showed you how to make this beautiful Ankara top. If you are yet to see the video, you can check that out. So today I'll be showing you how to fix the zipper to this top. This is the dress right here, and I'm left with the part where I'm going to fix my zipper. So what I did here was to fold my dress into two, right side facing each other. First thing I'm going to do here is to mark the points where my zipper is going to stop. What I did was to measure the length of the zipper I'm using. The length is about 23 inches. Then I placed my tape on the back and I marked 22 inches. And the allowance I left for my zipper is 1 inch. So I marked the 1 inch like so. So I arranged my dress properly so that everything can align. Then I'm going to notch that point in a way that it's going to reflect on both the fabric and the lining. Then I'm going to open up my dress and I'm going to place them right side facing each other, fabric to fabric, lining to lining. I'm going to pin them starting from the notched points on the fabric, because I'm going to be stitching that point with 1 inch. I'm going to be stitching the point where the zipper is not going to get to. So I pin it at the notched point on the fabric and I'm aligning it like so. Then I'm going to pin it on the lining piece also, the notched points on the lining. I'm going to pin that point also. So what I'm going to do is to stitch from this point to the other point on the lining. I'm going to stitch that up with 1 inch. That's the part where the zipper is not going to get to. So this is it after stitching, as you can see. Now I'm going to turn this back to the right side for you to see. Now this is how it looks on the right side. As you can see, this is the part where we stitched. This is how it looks on the right side. And this is how it looks on the lining side. As you can see, I'm going to give that a good press. Now we are left with the part where we are going to fix the zipper. So I'll turn it back to the fabric side. I have my zipper here with me. Now what I'll do is to open up my zipper. Then you place your zipper right side of the zipper facing right side of the fabric, like so. So I'm going to open it up into two, like so. Then I'm going to pin my zipper just to the fabric alone. Using my 1 inch zipper allowance, I'm going to pin that down to the fabric alone. Make sure you don't pin it down to the lining piece. Pin it just to the fabric alone, using your 1 inch zipper allowance. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side of the zipper. I'm going to pin that down to the other side, like so, making sure you are pinning it down just to the fabric alone with your 1 inch zipper allowance. I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch it down. Now this is what I have after stitching just the fabric, as you can see. Now I'm going to turn this with my lining. So what I did was to open it up. Then I'm going to bring in the excess zipper like so. Then I'll use the lining to cover this up. I'm going to place the right side of the lining to cover this up like so. And I'm going to pin that down. So what I'm doing here is just to place the right side of the lining facing the right side of the fabric like this. So I'm just going to pin that down like so. I'll pin it all the way down. Then I'll go ahead and stitch this down to the lining piece. I'm going to stitch that down following the seam line I have there already. You can as well stitch it on the lining side, but I prefer doing it like this so that I can see what I'm stitching properly. So this is what I have after stitching down to the lining. You can see this is how it looks on the lining side. Then I made an opening on the side seam just on the lining piece. What I did was just to lose few inches that my hand can pass through. I'm going to be turning my dress to the right side through the opening. In this case, I haven't fixed my sleeve, so I can also turn it out through the armhole. But you still need to make this opening, because if you need to make an adjustment after you are done fixing your zipper and the sleeve, you will need to go through this opening. Now I'm going to bring out my dress to the right side, and I'll finish up the second side of the zipper. So this is the one we fixed earlier. This is how it looks. I'm going to give that a good press after I'm done. Now I'm going to open this up and I'll do the same thing to the second side. I'm going to place my lining piece over, right side facing right side of the zipper, like so. Just like I did to the first one, I'm going to pin this down and I'm going to follow the seam line to stitch it down. So this is what I have after stitching down to the lining. So I'm going to turn this to the right side for you to see. So this is what it looks like on the right side. You can see how neat it looks on both the right side and on the lining side. It's just as simple as that. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a good press. So the last thing I'm going to do here is to close up the opening I made on the lining. So I'm just going to make like an edge stitch there. So if I need to make an adjustment, I'm just going to lose that up and I'm going to turn it to the wrong side through the opening. We have come to the end of today's video. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, like and share my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.